leadership. A love letter to leadership. Terrence Brown.
Dale. It's rolling. It's rolling now? Yep. Okay. Thank you so much. Believe it or not, I was a very, very shy child. Some people, when I talk to them, they're very shocked at that revelation. Contrary to popular belief, I was not a social butterfly growing up. I was painfully shy at times, even in high school and in college. And because I know many of my friends are far too kind to admit it, I'll go a step further. I was socially awkward at times. I would still say I'm socially awkward at times. When I say awkward, socially awkward, I think at times when I was there physically, I was there in body, but I wasn't engaged. I wasn't there intellectually. I was not there spiritually. Even to this day, there are moments I would say, I am introverted. I am withdrawn. Even today, there are times I crave for solitude from time to time. There are times when I crave for quiet on occasion. But I ask you, fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, that is not always the world we live in, is it? No. I did not always plan for an avenue of this spotlight, but I always came armed with a smile. And that, my friends, that's why I say that leaders are made and not born. Throughout my 31 years on this earth, when someone has given me a chance to lead, I have taken it. I have been very opportunistic. I became heavily involved in high school, in community service through a group called Leo Club, which is a high school affiliate of Lions International. Their focus is leadership, excellence, experience, and opportunity. I was a charter member of my local chapter, my social fraternity. My claim to fame, I had flowers sent to every sorority for their Founders Day. On occasion, I'll get the question, so if you were a shy kid, how'd you get this loud? I will tell you. I was a preview guide at Illinois State University. I was an orientation leader for students and parents for the school. And part of my training, I was put in this big auditorium. And my coordinators, they would station people throughout the entire auditorium. And they would say, you know what, Terrence? People have to hear you clearly and concisely all around this auditorium, and especially in the back. I was put front and center, and I had to yell my name, where I came from, what was my major, you name it. It was there I learned to project my voice. Over time, I would learn to control my voice. I worked at Best Buy. I parlayed a seasonal part-time gig during the Christmas season, and I did so well at that, being in the sales atmosphere, that they gave me a part-time position for my entire duration at Illinois State University. I learned in retail that it's not enough to be loud, although it certainly helps. You lead by listening. Even during my time here in Toastmasters, I've learned much about leadership and communication. I've learned that you can't have one without the other, at least if you want a business to function properly. Leadership and communication, they are forever linked. They are connected. They are adhered to one another. They are inseparable. And we can't escape it. It's all around us. It's ubiquitous. every single one of you, at one time or another, may have thought to yourself, I don't need to work on my public speaking skills. You may think to yourself, I work in a cubicle all day. I keep my head down. I maintain a low profile. I mind my own business. You may even believe in your heart of hearts, internally, no one listens to me. I'm here to tell you, every single one of you, people are listening all the time. The moment you walk out of your home in the morning, you're in public. Ask yourselves, what do you want people to hear? If you have a trade, if you have a craft, if you have a skill, ask yourself right now, what are you doing to improve it? What are you doing to hone it? There's this mindset, this mentality, that if you're not in front of hundreds of people, that if you're not in front of thousands of people, that if you're not speaking in front of millions of people, that somehow you're not leading. I say not true. Every single day you guys come into work, every last one of them, someone comes to you for information. Someone comes to you for guidance. Someone looks to you to answer with conviction. You affix your name to something each and every day you come into work. Own that. Even if it's just your word, you should own that. Own your voice. Fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, my friends, I'm not telling you what I've heard, I'm not telling you what I think, I am telling you what I know. Leaders are made, and we are made here. If you remember nothing else from what I've said today, remember this: if someone gives you the opportunity to step up, to stand up, and more important, stand out, I suggest you take it. Thank you.